Hello viewers, moi Saranchi Mihimjoy, abhiyan sob Nltv. Good morning Nagaland de swagat kuri ase. Aji laga tin lai shuruat hoy ta Bible verse pra kru. James chapter 2 verse 17. Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. Itu laga verse pra amikan ki kuwa itu kui thakalo. As a Christian, amikan hotai din faith ase moi bisas kure isor ke ina koi horibi kidia amikan la actions la atai mai shikuri do amikan no kure itu la verse pra koi thakado apni faith to dimag ti thakai klan hoigina it always accompanied with faith or work to ekilo de it goes hand in hand itu karni apni faith ase koile apni la dimag ekla de rakha do itu do faith count no gruo holibi apni faith ase kulu do apni laga kam di dikhawo lage yede James pra argue kra do अपनी लगा बिसास तो अपनी दिमाग ते ही रखी ना अपनी काम दे ना कुरिशे कुलो दो it's just a इधु ला अपनी ला faith दो it's not living इधु दो dead faith असे इधु को असे thought of the day genuine faith shows up in loving deeds. Let your belief be alive, not just words but actions that bless others. Viruska idea ji amikan idea aji laga chorus huni so.
bachai dibi. Moi kebi bachai dibi. Jitya Jordan Punchibo. Chari Jabo e Sansar. Titya Mor Poi Dur Hobo. Prabhu Loy Jabi Sorgo. Gana Gabo, Gana Gabo. Prasansa Gana Gabo. Prasansa Gana Gabo.
Ita next one mikan boy muni sawo jundule refreshing water se.
Refreshing Waters by C.M.S. Londes. Sometimes I feel I'm in a desert trying to find my way. The heat beating down with no relief, with no shelter through the day. Day and night I cry out to God that He will come to my aid, and just when I feel like giving up, in His refreshing waters I wait. For God supplies streams of hope that flows to wash over me, it seems, though for a brief moment, a short and temporal relief. Then once again, I'm in the desert, enduring the heat and the wind. Not long, O Lord, I start to pant for refreshing waters within. I have to stop and ask myself, why am I where I am? It seems I'm wandering aimlessly with no purpose, direction, or plan. I long, O God, to find a way out, no longer to be in this place. When, O God, shall I be released and dwell in your mercy and grace? I long for your refreshing waters to daily be part of my life, to continually be immersed in the streams of the blessings.
Aji laga healthy tips to hoishukuli do local food aro rosemary laga opor di hobo.
What is locally grown produce? Locally grown produce refers to fruits, vegetables, herbs, and other food products cultivated and harvested near where they are sold and consumed. The scope of locally grown can vary depending on geography. It generally implies produce that has traveled a relatively short distance from origin to consumer. Proximity ensures fresher, more flavorful, and often more nutrient-rich food. Benefits of locally grown produce. Environment friendly. Locally grown produce offers a greener alternative to most traditional agriculture. It reduces transportation emissions by significantly reducing the distance from farm to table. Reducing food miles lowers the carbon footprint associated with food distribution. Local farming often employs more sustainable practices. This may include reduced use of chemicals and more natural land management. These changes in growing practices contribute to less soil and water pollution. A close-to-home approach not only nurtures the environment, it also ensures fresher, more eco-conscious choices for consumers. Supporting the local economy is a key benefit of locally grown produce. When consumers purchase from local farmers and markets, they directly contribute to their community's financial health. They help sustain local farmers and small businesses, foster job creation, and keep money circulating within the community. Local produce also encourages the growth of local agriculture, reinforcing a community's self-sufficiency and resilience. By choosing locally grown produce, consumers enjoy fresh, quality food and play a vital role in strengthening their local economy. Find your community. Locally grown produce fosters a unique sense of community. It helps connect consumers directly with the source of their food. Farmers markets and local food cooperatives create spaces where individuals can engage with growers. They can learn about the farming process, and the benefits of sustainable agriculture. These interactions cultivate a deeper appreciation for locally sourced food. They also strengthen community bonds. Consumers actively participate in a network that values health, environment, and social connection through supporting local agriculture. Local food tastes better. Locally grown produce often boasts superior taste compared to long-traveled fruits and veggies. When produce is grown and harvested close to where they are sold, it can be picked at a peak of ripeness. This method not only ensures a richer, more vibrant flavor, but also preserves the natural textures and aromas of the produce. Less handling and processing allows their natural taste to shine through. This freshness directly translates into more flavorful, satisfying meals that celebrate the true essence of the ingredients. No herbicides or pesticides. Locally grown produce is often cultivated without harmful herbicides or pesticides. This approach ensures healthier and safer food for consumers. It also benefits the environment by reducing chemical runoff into soil and water sources. The absence of harmful chemicals in local farming supports a more natural ecosystem. It encourages biodiversity, fostering a healthier balance in local flora and fauna. Eating local food is eating seasonally. Eating locally grown produce inherently means embracing seasonal eating. When we consume foods available in their natural growing season, we enjoy them at the peak of freshness, flavor, and nutritional value. What is locally grown produce? Locally grown produce refers to fruits, vegetables, herbs, and other food products cultivated and harvested near where they are sold and consumed. The scope of locally grown can vary depending on geography. It generally implies produce that has traveled a relatively short distance from origin to consumer. Proximity ensures fresher, more flavorful, and often more nutrient-rich food. Benefits of locally grown produce. Environment friendly. Locally grown produce offers a greener alternative to most traditional agriculture.
Rosemary is a fragrant, evergreen herb native to the Mediterranean region. Traditionally used in both culinary and medicinal practices, it belongs to the mint family and is well known for its needle-like leaves and pungent, slightly bitter taste. Beyond its kitchen uses, rosemary has been highly valued for centuries in herbal medicine due to its wide range of health benefits, especially for the brain, hair, and digestive system. Cognitive and mental health benefits. Rosemary is perhaps most well known for its brain-boosting properties. It contains compounds like carnosic acid and rosmarinic acid, which are powerful antioxidants that help protect brain cells from damage and aging. Studies suggest that rosemary may enhance memory, focus, and concentration. The aroma alone has been shown to improve mental clarity and alertness. This is why rosemary essential oil is often used in aromatherapy or studying or working. In traditional herbalism, rosemary has also been used to help alleviate symptoms of mental fatigue, stress, and mild depression. Hair and scalp health. One of the most popular modern uses of rosemary is in natural hair care. Rosemary oil stimulates blood circulation to the scalp, which can promote hair growth and help prevent hair loss. It is often compared minoxidil due to its effectiveness in some studies. Additionally, rosemary has antimicrobial properties that can reduce dandruff, itching, and other scalp irritation. It is commonly used in dye hair rinses, oils, and shampoos. Digestive support. Traditionally, rosemary was used to support digestion and soothe gastrointestinal issues such as gas, bloating, and indigestion. Its mildly bitter compounds can stimulate bile flow, which help in the digestion of fats. Drinking rosemary tea after a heavy meal can assist in reducing bloating and abdominal discomfort. Rosemary may also help regulate appetite and ease cramp due to its antispasmodic properties, anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Rosemary contains potent anti-inflammatory compounds including carnosol and ursolic acid, which can help reduce inflammation in the body. It makes it potentially beneficial for conditions like arthritis, muscle pain, and chronic inflammatory diseases. Furthermore, its antioxidant properties help neutralize free radicals, supporting overall immune health and slowing down cellular aging. Consistent intake through food or teas may help prevent oxidative stress-related illness, antimicrobial or immune support. Thanks to its essential oil, rosemary also possesses antibacterial and antifungal properties. It can be used externally as a disinfectant or antiseptic and internally to support the immune system. In folk medicine, rosemary tea or infusions were used to relieve cold, cough, and sore throat. Modern research supports these uses, showing that rosemary extract can inhibit the growth of certain pathogens. Skin and external uses. Rosemary can be used topically for skin health and muscle relaxation. Its essential oil is a common ingredient in massage blend, where it may help reduce muscle tensions and joint pain. Due to its antimicrobial properties, it's also found in natural skin toners and acne treatment. When used in a warm compress or oil rub, it can soothe more muscles or improve circulation in stiff joints. How to use rosemary? Tea. Steep 1 or 2 teaspoons of dried rosemary leaf in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes. Culinary. Use fresh or dried rosemary in roasted vegetables, meat, soap, and breads. Essential oil. Diffuse for mental clarity or dilute with carrier oil for scalp or hair massages. Hair rinse. Boil rosemary in water, cool, and use as a rinse after shampooing. Topical rubs. Add a few drops of rosemary essential oil to massage oil or bath water. Precautions and safety tips. While rosemary is generally safe when used in culinary amount or in moderation, high doses of rosemary oil or concentrated extract can be toxic. It should not be used in large quantities during pregnancy or by individuals with seizure disorders. Always dilute rosemary essential oil before applying to the skin and consult a healthcare provider.
Viewers kan ija next time ikan wantis sai sawo ajilaka wantis to le Pangong cho laka opor si jundu le Ladakh te located ise.
Pangong, one of the most beautiful high-altitude lakes in India, is located in the Union Territory of Ladakh. Situated at an altitude of about 4,250 meters, the lake stretches around 134 kilometers, extending from India to the Tibet Autonomous Region of China. Known for its breathtaking beauty and crystal-clear blue waters, Pangong is a popular tourist destination and also holds significant strategic and historical importance. Pangong is a saltwater lake, which is quite unusual at such high altitude. Despite being saline, the lake freezes completely during the harsh winter months, creating a surreal icy landscape. About 40% of the lake lies in India, while the remaining 60% is under Chinese control. The lake lies in the Changdang Plateau in eastern Ladakh, a region characterized by barren mountains and high passes. Pangong has been a birth of ancient trade routes used by nomadic tribes and traders. However, its geopolitical importance rose after the Sino-Indian conflict of 1962. The lake lies near the line of actual control between India and China, and over the years it has been a site of several standoffs and military face-offs between the two countries. In recent years, particularly in 2020, Pangong gained national attention due to tensions and clashes between Indian and Chinese troops, tourism and popular culture. Pangong gained massive popularity among tourists after it was featured in the climax of the Bollywood film Three Idiots. Since then, it has become a must-visit destination for travelers visiting Ladakh. Tourists can reach the lake via scenic drive from Leh, passing through high mountain passes like Changla. However, due to its location near the international border, certain areas of the lake are off limits, and visitors may need permits to access it. Ecology and wildlife. Despite its high salinity, Pangong is home to some migratory birds, including the famous bar-headed geese and Brahmini ducks. The surrounding area also hosts marmots, wild asses, and occasionally Tibetan wolves. The lake changes its color throughout the day, ranging from blue to green and sometimes even reddish, making it a photographer's paradise. Due to its proximity to the LSC, Pangong holds immense military significance. Both India and China have maintained a strong military presence in the region. Various infrastructure developments have been undertaken by both nations to strengthen their positions around the lake. Pangong is not just a natural wonder, but also a symbol of the fragile peace and tense geopolitics in the Himalayan region. While its beauty attracts thousands of tourists each year, its strategic location makes it a key area of interest in India and China relations. Preserving the ecological beauty of the lake while ensuring national security remains a delicate balance.
The next tomikan Khonoma saisa way duduhuli green village of Nagaland kuknabi janijay.
Khonoma Green Village, 20 kilometers away from the busy streets of Nagaland state capital, is Khonoma Village, overlooking mesmerizing paddy fields and hills covered with lush forest. Often described as a warrior village, Khonoma is known for its fierce resistance during the British colonial period. There is so much history written in this village. Apart from that, Khonoma is also known for its initiatives in wildlife conservation. In 1998, the Khonoma Nature Conservation and Tragapan Sanctuary was set up to protect the endangered blitz tragapan and other wildlife and rare plant species in their natural habitat. Over the last 2 decades, bird enthusiasts from around the world have come to Khonoma just to spend their days listening to the call of the birds and watching them. Khonoma is also the first green village in Asia. With its naturally blessed resources, intriguing history, and rich culture, the village is one of the most visited places in Nagaland. Why is Khonoma called Green Village? Khonoma is called a green village because of its commitment to environmental conservation and sustainable practices, which has led to its formal declaration as India's first green village. The village is known for its initiatives in wildlife conservation and the establishment of the Khonoma Nature Conservation and Tragapan Sanctuary. The village's name is also associated with a local aromatic plant called kuno, which grows abundantly in the area. Battle of Khonoma. Angami Naga warriors fought a fierce battle between 1830 and 1880 against the British. They wanted to put a stop on recruiting Nagas as bonded laborers by the British people. It was on October 13, 1879, that Gibbon Henry the Mount, a a political officer of the Naga Hills, took a troop of 87 British soldiers to Khonoma and enforced attacks and bonded labor. The British troop was ambushed by the tribal warriors, wherein 27 British along with the Mount were killed. This led the Britishers to call in reinforcements to seize the village. After 4 months, a peace treaty was signed on March 27, 1880. The battle was known as the Battle of Khonoma. But even after so many years, the warriors of Khonoma are still fighting a war to overcome ecological challenges. The village has always been under stress, but it always stood strong and came out as a winner. Situated some 4 hours drive from Khonoma, Khonoma is now gaining attention in the world of global travel. As of now, only about 20 to 30 families are dependent on hunting, but mostly all have shifted towards sustainable efforts. The village deserves a visit for its beauty, history, and unique culture. Khonoma, known as India's first green village, is a remarkable example of how tradition and modern conservation can work together. Once a village of hunters, it has transformed into a model of environment protection through community-led efforts, especially with the creation of the Khonoma Nature Conservation and Dragapon Sanctuary. Rich in Angami culture and history, Khonoma reflects resilience, unity, and respect for nature. It stands as a powerful reminder that sustainable living is possible when communities take collective responsibility for the environment and heritage. Khonoma Green Village, 20 kilometers.
Riskan itya Nagaland bidar ajilaka weather updates apni kan kitchen idea. Paran maximum 27 degrees Celsius to minimum 22 degrees Celsius. Dimapur maximum 31 degrees Celsius to minimum 25 degrees Celsius. Kohima maximum 24 degrees Celsius to minimum 19 degrees Celsius. Peg maximum 24 degrees Celsius to minimum 18 degrees Celsius. Woka maximum 29 degrees Celsius to minimum 24 degrees Celsius. Zunapoto maximum 22 degrees Celsius to minimum 17 degrees Celsius. Gifrey maximum 26 degrees Celsius to minimum 22 degrees Celsius. Mogokchung maximum 24 degrees Celsius to minimum 21 degrees Celsius. Tunsang maximum 19 degrees Celsius to minimum 15 degrees Celsius. Mon maximum 24 degrees Celsius to minimum 21 degrees Celsius. Longland maximum 21 degrees Celsius to minimum 17 degrees Celsius. Noklak maximum 19 degrees Celsius to minimum 16 degrees Celsius. The viewers kan idu dagishi ajilaga good morning Nagaland la updates kando idu nishna hotai din alag alag cheez apni kan nimijani thakibo.